Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to crochet this pair of slippers and it's a very easy project for beginners. I will show you in a moment. Just to explain that we begin with a magic circle from this point and we work in rounds very easily, and the only stitch you have to know is how to have double crochet, and then we make an edging or not if you like, but I think it's a nice idea, the edgings, and I crocheted this heart because we are now near to the St. Valentine's Day, so to celebrate this I worked in red. Let's go and see how we will crochet this. Well, we're going to begin with a magic circle. To make this, hold your yarn like this with your two fingers and fold it and cross it here on your finger. You see? Don't put it like this, cross it to the left. This is the yarn that we're going to insert our hook under the circle and grab it and hold it there with your hand and make or sew like this and make a chain one and a second chain. Two chains we need. To be sure you're working right, you have to have the circle with the two strands on the left. There it's the one strand. If it's this way, it's a little bit awkward. So this is the right position, and once you begin crocheting, put your finger in and pull a little bit. We don't really need a big circle because it makes it difficult to work. So we chain 2, this is equal to a half double crochet, and we're going to make another 5 half double crochet, inserting our hook in the circle. So yarn over to make a half double crochet, insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on hook, yarn over and pull all 3 loops. So we have a second half double crochet because chain 2 counts as 1. 2, 3, 4. We still work having these two strands together. Once we are sure it's okay, pull a little bit so it's getting a little bit smaller. It's much more convenient to crochet like this. 4, 5 and 6 half double crochet. Now we're going to pull so these two edges come together, and you have to turn it a little bit. It's like a small flower, and pull a little bit so you can find the initial chain 2, and there in second chain you are going to insert your hook and yarn over and work a slip stitch. Slip stitch means I yarn over, I pull through the loop and right through the loop on the hook. So I joined, I have a small flower in front of me and I have 6 stitches. I will half double crochet twice in each stitch, so I will have 12 in this round. To begin, chain 2, this is equal to half double crochet, and in same this first stitch where we slip stitched, we will work a half double crochet. So we have 2. If you are a beginner, you should mark this beginning chain 2, you know, we chain 2. So in this chain you can put a piece of yarn or a marker and leave it like this, so you will know that in this first loop we are going to join again, or generally you know what you do. I have 2 half double crochet and I will make 2 in this next stitch, 3 and 1 more, 4 in next one, 5 and 1 more, 6 in next one, 7 and 8 in next one, 9 and 10, and in the last one here it's 11. Just a moment, you can see last stitch is right there down of the chain 2. So there I will insert my hook twice to make 11 and 12. Now I'm not going to join anymore. I will crochet in the round, as we say. That means that I will not join in this first stitch and then chain 2 and begin all over again. I will never join again. I put this mark so I know I have to make my first stitch of the new round there, and I will not put any more any marker, or we could put also. Then I have 12 half double crochet in round 3. We're going to work increasing 6 stitches, and we're going to crochet 1 time in the first stitch and 2 times in the second, 1 in next and twice in the next one. Sorry, my hook, I dropped it. Okay, it's a little bit awkward because you have to count a lot, but after 2 rounds, when increases are over, we're not going to count anymore. So make your first half double crochet there in the beginning chain 2, so we have not any more chain 2 for the beginning, and I have my first half double crochet, which is this, and in this stitch just made I will put a piece of strand also, so I will know this is my first stitch of the round, and leave it like this. Well, and I will count 18 stitches till the end. 1 and 2 in second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 here, 7, 8 and 9 together, 10, well, we've made 10. You should insert your hook in this piece of the loop, from here you can see a little hole standing a little bit on the left, or you can turn it so you can easier find this loop. We've made 10, and it was one single, the 10th, so I have to make 2 now, 11 and 12 with the increase, 12, 13, sorry, 13 one, 14 and 15, two together, 15. We have 2 stitches left, one here and 2 together at the last. In total 18 stitches in this round. I will make one more increase, so I will travel this piece of yarn so I know which is my first loop. Now I will make a simple round with 18 stitches, and this is my first, so I put here my scrap of yarn, my marker, I'm sorry, oh my god, okay, I made 1 stitch. I will count again, or not count again, no increases in this round, it's round 4. 4 and 5 will be just simple rows without, I'm sorry, I'm not in the center on my camera. So I don't count anymore now. I have my marker, just go in the round and very easily with only 1 stitch, half double crochet, we will make a pair of slippers. Choose a very nice, soft and warm yarn, so when you wear it you feel just happy. I try a little bit to crochet like this so you can see better. So it's round 4, and we are near the end of round 4. And this is my first stitch, so it will be round 5, and this is the first stitch of round 5. Once again, in the stitch I just made, I will put a mark, my scrap of yarn, which is okay. Then again I have crocheted 1, and if I count right I will make 18 stitches till the end, and this is round 5. If you want to make a small size for a girl, I believe it's about 5 to 10 years old, it's maybe good, even one size, the same size, I mean, for all these ages, because you can stretch it a little bit and wear it. So round 5 will end, and if you want it, you can try it also, because if you have a small feet around 36 size, as we say here in Greece, you may find it easy, good for you also. So just a moment to show a little bit. You can try it on. I'm sorry, you have to see my foot. So you can do this and understand if it's okay here, or you need a little bit more. I find that I want one more decrease for me, and I will show it later with the decrease. You can see this size. You don't want it to be very big, because you want to feel it a little bit stretched on your feet. It's warmer this way. So to make a child size, it's okay now. You can go on from this point and make no increases for a child. If you want it a little bigger, in next round, round 6, we're going to make an increase. We will increase 9 stitches, making 1, I will count 27 stitches from 18. Okay, in the first stitch I will make 1 half double crochet and 2 in the second. 1, 2 and 3. 1 here, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 together, 13, 14 and one more 15, 16, 16 here. Just a moment, I will make it again this way. 16, 17, 18 here, 19, 20, 21. I'm sorry, I will cut this yarn. I believe it was 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 and 27. This is my increase round. I have increased by 9 stitches, and this is wider. I believe it's okay for a medium adult size. If you want to make this for a man, you should crochet 1 row more, I believe row 7 with 27 stitches, and then increase in row number 8 by 9 stitches again, so it's going to be enough. Now all we have to do is count no more and just knit crochet all around, half double crochets, till we reach at the point that don't see this nose. You have to pull a little bit. This is our slipper. We want to crochet a little bit more, and then we are going to crochet from here till here So the slipper is formed. I will see you in a moment when I have reached the point that it's good for me. We have crocheted for 16 rows. I find that this is enough for me. I could make it less here, but I want a rather wide slipper, long slipper here. And now it's the time that we are going to leave to skip these central stitches. I can show you how you can count this, you can measure this on your feet, and we're going to crochet from this marker that I put here till this marker, then turn and go back for another row, and then it's like for shaping a small boat, you know. This is the slipper. So I can show you. Oh, sorry, again. You can try it on your feet. Don't laugh. It's the safest way to do the slippers. It's okay. You can do it. And if you want more, you can crochet another 2 rows till row 18. We're crocheting in the round, and put here 2 markers because I want this much here, the slipper to wrap my feet. You can measure this distance. I will skip 9 stitches here, and what I do is that I'm crocheting in the round, so I will reach till one stitch before my marker. I make this last one, and then crochet here no more. I will turn so that the inside of my slipper is facing me, and then I have to chain 1 because in order to make a half double crochet row we have to chain 1 at the beginning and work a half double crochet in the very first stitch here. I had 33 stitches in the round, and I will skip 9, so I'm going to crochet 24 stitches. I'm going to count in this first row. This is my stitch number 1. I'm looking now, I'm at the back side of the half double crochet. It's easy to find this hole and insert my hook. This is chain 1 that does not count as a half double crochet, so I have number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry, my yarn is a little bit mess here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 and 22, So I just maybe left more stitches here, and I'm going to count again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 stitches and 10. Yes, I left 10 and 11. So I will leave it like this, or crochet a little bit more. From the total of your stitches, if you take away the stitches that you are going to leave in the front part unworked, you are going to find how many stitches you will have here. But there is no problem on how many will be that number of stitches, the stitches. So just check this distance if it's okay on your feet. I have crocheted till here with the inside of the slipper facing me. Now I stop in this marker, I remove my marker and go back again. So I'm working in rows. Chain one again at the beginning of your row and find your very first stitch, and there work a half double crochet. You don't have to count, just work in rows back and forth. Now I have the outside of the slipper facing me, and in one row it will be this way. In next row you'll have the inside of your slipper facing you. I believe it's a very simple pattern, and the very important thing is about sizes. You can check every time you want what size you will make, how wide, how long. It's very easy to adjust it to any size. So I work half double crochets till pull up a little to see I have 2 stitches more. This is one before the last, and once again, and I have a very last stitch here. I can see the loop here, and there I will work a half double crochet. If I fold this way in half the slipper, you can understand now that this is my slipper looking from the side, and this is the shape. So very easily I'm going to crochet in rows. I don't need this marker anymore, and I will meet you in a moment when I will crochet till there. I believe I will count my rows and I will tell you how many I will do. See you in a moment. I've crocheted for 14 rows, and so I believe it's okay. I tried it on my feet, and it's okay. I want to close now my slipper. I can do it either with my hook. I will show you once again how it looks wide open, the slipper. So I crochet it in rows, and I'm at the end holding it like this. You can try it on your feet and find out if it's okay. Well, I can slip stitch, inserting my hook, folding the half here, the piece that I've crocheted, and I will insert my hook on the very first stitch of the other side and pull it through the loop and through the loop of my hook. I will insert my hook in both parts of the loop and in both parts of the loop of the other side and slip stitch from all this, from both parts of loop at the other side, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. It's 1 loop but 2 strands of yarn of the loop, pull from 2 strands from this side and from my hook. This way, I mean slip stitching with my hook, will leave a trace, and I will show you in a moment how it looks. And if you prefer not a more simple way, is to sew it. If you look at here, slip stitches, make a little mark here, a little line, which is not bad. I like it. It's on the other side, on the outer side of the slipper, so here I will feel comfortable when I wear it, and this will not bother me. And I really like it, this sort of let's say trace. If not, I'm going to take my yarn and a tapestry needle, hold this back piece of the slipper like this, and insert in the outer piece of the loop from this side and in the outside of this side also. Then come again and put in the same first point my needle, and I will go on sewing, inserting my hook. If you see the V-stitch here at the end of the half double crochet of this row and of this row, I'm going to take the outside yarn from this side and the outside from this side also. The outside. So my sewing leaves no mark here. You choose which way you prefer. It's very easy. It's a point that you're not going to find any difficulty to sew the back space of the slipper. So I will untie this and I will cut my yarn, pull it through the last loop, and I will weave my ends later. And that's the end. This way, sewing this, you can see almost nothing. And weave your end with the needle. Sorry, I have catched the cold and my voice is not so good today. Go back and a little up, and you can cut the yarn. The slipper is already, I will weave this end, taking it to the inside. I prefer this way, So I will do this work later. My slipper is ready, and I will show you now what can we do as an edging that will makes it more beautiful. And I will add some flowers or some hearts here, which will make it suitable for a Valentine's Day gift. See you in a moment. We are now ready to work the edging of our slipper, and then I will show you how to work this beautiful heart. This is my slipper. I have to join yarn there in this right corner, and I will work with this contrasting color in a color of ice, I call it, and I will work single crochet all around the slipper, about 13 single crochet till back seam and 13 till the other corner, and this front part of the slipper I'm going to work there slip stitches. So you have to space this single crochet evenly till the back space, and there is no, I have to chain one, and right there in very first stitch put my first single crochet and single crochet in every row. We are at the sides of the rows. You can also count about 6 till the middle of this distance. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I have to push a little bit to get into the loop. 10, 11, 12, 13, just before my back seam. But this is not so necessary to work 13. You can also space them by your eye and make more, a little bit, 1 or 2. Then I go after my seam and I make my number 1. I have to make the same number in the other side of the slipper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to skip a little bit so I have the same number. 11, 2 more, 12 and 13. This is my corner again. So I have made 26 in total, and now in front piece here I will slip stitch in every stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it a little loose because we're going to make a second row of slip stitches. So in second row we have to insert our hook in these loops, and they have to be a little bit loose. After this, well, I made 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch in every stitch till we meet our first single crochet, and then we are going to join. This is how it looks when we slip stitch, and then join at the first stitch of your round. I'm going to weave my ends later on, and I'm ready to work now my second row. You can always leave it like this, and you can imagine your own edging. I'm going to show you a picot edging, and to do this we need to chain 3. I will do one thing, chain 1 and make a first single crochet in this row, so I begin properly, and then chain 3 in the first stitch of of the chain 1 we just made. We insert our hook and work a single crochet, and now a small triangle is made, and I will skip one stitch from my base and single crochet. I skip this and a single crochet in this one, and single crochet in next one, so I have a distance from this small mountain here, and I will make this pattern all over till I reach the other corner. So I have 2 single crochet in between 2 picots, and I chain 3. I insert my hook in first chain and work a single crochet, and then I skip one stitch, and in next one I work a single crochet and a single crochet in next one, so I'm finished with number 2. And I will make it faster. 3 single crochet in first stitch. You know, already I have a small triangle here in the air, and I will skip right the next stitch and make a single crochet next and single crochet next, and you are going to work this way, so you will make around 9 picots all over the slipper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In my slipper I crocheted 9. And now I will show you, I'm sorry, when I will show you this. Let's say I have worked all picots and I'm in this corner, and I have to end this part, the front part of the slipper, and work, insert my hook in whole slip stitch of first row and slip stitch again. Insert your hook there, grab your yarn and pull through 2 loops of your hook. It's not very easy because slip stitches are tight, but we can do it. It's a small amount of stitches, and it's a mess with my yarn, and I'm slipping. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. I want to pass it through both loops, so it's a little bit hard. Perhaps with a smaller hook this would be easier. So I stop here. Now you can see the difference. This is a big white line and this is a smaller one, so I prefer this one. This is why I'm making 2 rows of slip stitches, one above the other. Let's begin now our heart. To do a heart, and you can make it always red with a white edging, so it looks maybe better. Oh, maybe I can do it here as an example. So grab your yarn and make a slip knot, and I'm going to take away all this and chain 2, 1 and 2, sorry, and I insert my hook in first chain and I make in same stitch 5 single crochet, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I do not join, it's like a half flower here. I will turn and I will chain 1, and then I will single crochet in every stitch 2 times, so I have 10 single crochet at the end. 2, 1 and 1 more, 4. It's the back of our single crochet loops, but you can find the loop where you will insert your hook. 2 here, 6, 2 here, 7 and 1 more, 8, and 2 single crochet at my last stitch. I have in total 10 stitches, and I go now. I will join and I'm going to the first, not in chain 1 but in first single crochet, and I make a slip stitch and join and form a ring. So now I will be working row 3, and I have to chain 2, 1 and 2, and make in the same first stitch here where I joined a double crochet. So in first stitch chain 2 and double crochet, in second stitch 2 double crochet and a half double crochet, 1 double crochet, a second one and a half double crochet, all in same stitch, 3 things. We're beginning to form our ring this way. For number 3 I have 2 single crochet in next stitch, 1 and 1 more in same stitch. In next stitch just a single crochet, 1 thing only in this stitch. And now we are at the bottom edge of our heart, and we're going to work half double crochet and half double crochet again, all in same stitch, 3 things. Half double crochet, a double crochet, so it will be the very long in that place. This is the right shape for a heart, and in same stitch half double crochet again, and so we turn to make the other. This is half a heart, you can see, and then we turn again and mirror what we did. So in next stitch I have to make a single crochet, in next stitch I will make 2 single crochet together, in next stitch, I'm sorry, I forgot a little bit what to do, half double crochet, 2 double crochet next, half double crochet, and 1 double crochet and 1 more, 3 things in this stitch, then double crochet and half double crochet in next one, double crochet, 2 things here as in the beginning, double crochet and half double crochet in next one, and in this very last stitch I will slip stitch, nothing more, and I can go on with the same color, but I want to make a small heart and make an edging, so I will a little bit my yarn just to show you the heart. I believe it's a beautiful shape, and now I will work with my ice color, and I'm going to join yarn there at the first stitch and make a slip stitch to secure, and begin this round with single crochet in next stitch. It's the first stitch of my round, and single crochet in second stitch, and then 2 single crochet together in each one of next 4 stitches. One, just a moment, okay, one and one more, 2 single crochet here together, because we have to turn, and when we turn we need more stitches, 2 single crochet in this one also, and in 2 next stitches the same thing, 2 here and 2 here. So after first stitches of single crochet in 2 first stitches, we have to make 2 single crochet together in each one of 4 stitches, and then I will single crochet till down the bottom of my heart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5, this time is 4, last time I did it, it was 5, never mind. There at the bottom of my heart I will work half double crochet and half double crochet in bottom stitch, half double crochet in same stitch, double crochet in same stitch as we did in previous round, and half double crochet. So this is the bottom of my heart, and I will work 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches with single crochet, 1 in each stitch, and 1, 2, 3, 4 next 4 with 2 stitches, 2 single crochet in every stitch. I'm sorry, I have to make 1, 2, 1 in each stitch in next 4 stitches, 3 and 4, and now to have a better shape here at the turning point I have to make 2 in each stitch, 2 here, 2 here, second stitch with 2, third stitch with 2 single crochet, and last stitch with 2 single crochets, not crochet, I know, and I have 2 more stitches with 1 single crochet, and last stitch with 1 single crochet, and in a slip stitch at the beginning stitch, and I weave my ends later. This is the opposite heart of what I did before, and maybe you find it better because it has this contrasting engine contrasting with the base color of the slipper. And what I'm doing here, oh, I don't have a needle. You can do this thing here with your needle. I will make 6 chains in this color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains, or 8, never mind if I have more. I will cut my yarn and I will insert my hook from right side to wrong side and take this chain here out, and then I can make a knot in all this chain, so it's getting fat, and I have a sort of ball up here, and I take the other part of the yarn down and pull a little bit, and I can secure it with a needle, and so I have a sort of bobble here. And all this beautiful heart, I'm gonna weave all ends. We'll make a knot now so it won't bother me, and cut all this, and then with your needle you can put it here and sew all around your heart. I believe you found it's an easy slipper to do. You choose your own colors. I made it red because I thought it was a nice idea to make a gift to a friend for Valentine's Day. So red in passion color. You can work these slippers and adjust the size for you, for your daughter, or for a friend. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will write down the pattern, and pretty soon you can find it on my Etsy shop for those who want to read the pattern and make it with the whatever time they want to do it. Thank you very much. Don't forget to leave me your comments and ask me whatever you want, and suggest me things to crochet or knit. Bye.